care because he thinks only about himself when it comes to politics. He doesn't go out of his way to support others, even when he enjoys support of other people. But the thing is that political structure has collapsed and everybody has said to your tent to Israel.
Amici, good morning. Dedicate a whole week talking about Buhari. We will not exhaust everything that he has done and those that he could not achieve. Buhari made a very emotional comment about his religiosity. Well, no matter what anybody says, Buhari was a very religious man, and he exhibited it. And he didn't joke with his prayer times. Even in sick bed, we observed that he prayed 5 times, and that alone endeared people to him. His followers respected him for that. But man should not be worshipped. That is what we preach also, that we don't worship man no matter how religious he is. And some persons probably were blinded by that religiosity of the man and wouldn't want to talk about the weaknesses in his government. Buhari achieved a lot. Prior to 2015, a lot of people say that when he was in military government, he was building prisons here and there, and Jonathan built the universities and what have you. But when he came in, you can see how he changed the name from prison to correctional service to make people feel that, yes, what happened in the military era is gone. And I beg Bayo Bodri and others, let's forgive him for what happened during the military time where you are detained and some others. I think our constitution should be the eight years he was a civilian president. What did he achieve? What didn't he achieve? And he came back because of what people like Ayuba Waba will say in his statement, that he had a poor at heart. He wanted to deliver. He wanted to change the lifestyle of people. That's why when he came in, he was making statements like lazy Nigerian youth. He was making statements like civil servants are the problem of Nigeria. He was making some very statement that Nigeria didn't take very easily. And the answers came. So by and large, what can one say about Muhammadu Buhari? One would say we saw a man that was willing to change the narrative. We saw a man that was willing to make Nigeria stand out. We saw a man that was willing, but his will was not enough because his adjutant didn't give us what we wanted. It was in Buhari's time we saw a minister that stayed for 8 years in Gige, Minister of Education, that came openly to say that he didn't know anything in education. After 7+ years as minister, why did he resign? So those are the people that are giving the late president very negative image right now because they didn't deliver. So it's a wake-up call to people in government today. The president will be doing his best, but you, the adjutant, if you don't deliver...
Absolutely. How will history remember you and make reference to the opening statement